Say already, family, and welcome to the Maarkku Atumre Show. I'm glad for all those who do. Thank you for all those who do log in and see my teachings and observe my teachings. Now tonight it's gonna be a teachings on the secrets of the six. Now I just did a podcast on the secrets of the six, and I hope that a lot of y'all tuned into that. But like I told y'all on the podcast, that I was gonna go more in depth into the scriptures, and we are gonna do a little bit more studying on my YouTube channel. So right about now we can go right and do exactly that. Now let's go deep into these studies real quick. Let's go deep into these studies. Now we have the Seal of Solomon, like I explained to you on the podcast. The Seal of Solomon was a graphical representation of the 666. Now you will notice how the six is made. The 6-point star is made with basically another six and another six, 3 sixes in each corner. 666 in each corner is where it's the whole framework made to create a six. Now the 666 number of the beast and Solomon is the man whose number is 666. Revelations 13:8. Now let's go to Revelation 13:8 and let's just see what Revelation 13:8 tells us. Now this is a King James Version Bible, and most people in religious circles, Christians, most religious circles, they mostly go to the King James Version of the Bible. So that's what we got right here. So we're gonna go to Revelations and just see what Revelation tells us about King Solomon. We say Revelations 13 and 18. This is what we're gonna go to. Let's see here. So when we go into these scriptures, a lot of ministers, they like to skip over. They don't like to explain every single thing. They say 13 and 18. Here is wisdom, let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of man. It is the number of 666. Okay. Compared to 1 Kings 10 and 14, basically it's saying the same thing. But we know in the conscious community that these sixes mean 6 protons, 6 electrons, 6 neutrons. And also we do know that the symbol 6, which is the tetrahedron, or some call it the hexagon, is also a part of sacred geometry and the flower of life. These are things within the conscious community or brothers and sisters who research and study enough know. These things we know. But what we're trying to get to is that the Hebrew Israelites and others in the Jewish community, or the Israelite community, represent this 6 when they talk about pagan worship and paganism and the worship of false religion, things like that. This is what we're going to get in depth to. The hexagram was considered an all-powerful talisman, especially when accompanied by the Hebrew Yod, the word Yod, because you know about the 72 names in Kabbalah. I broke y'all down in my last video, the 12 dimensions and the Kabbalah tree of life. But I haven't broke down the 72 names of God in Kabbalah, which I'll break it down too, which I have to break down the 99 names of God, of Allah, which is the same. El and Allah is the same, but back to this. Okay, the talisman is especially accompanied by the Hebrew Yod. It was also accompanied with the Tau cross, or the Cruz of Santa, the center. The Cruz of Santa was in the center. King Solomon, 2 Kings 23:13. King Solomon was deeply involved in witchcraft and occultism, according to the Sorcerer's Handbook. King Solomon, 2 Kings 23:13. Now let's go with 2 Kings 23:13. Let's see what this says. 2 Kings 23:13. Let's see what these things say. Let's see, y'all. Because we have to go inside the scripture in order to bring our people out of it. We got to know the truth of it. Both that and the Holy Quran. about that. Come on with me now, all in all. Give me the strength. I see Amos. Give me kings. Real quick. Give me kings real quick. All right, we had kings all in all. Thank you, Lord, all in all. We had second kings. What are we at? Second Kings 23 and 13. Okay. 23 and 13. In the high places that were before Jerusalem, which were on the right hand of the Mount of Corruption, which Solomon, the king of Israel, had built for Ashtaroth, the abomination of Sidonians. So he built a temple in honor of this goddess Ashtaroth. Okay. Israel had built for Ashtaroth the abomination of the Zidonians, and for the Chashmos and the abomination of the Moabites, and for Malcolm, and for Milcom, and the abomination of the children of Ammon did the king defile. So when he built this temple of this false god Ashtaroth, King Solomon, the king of Israel, this is where you get your Hebrews, this is where you get your 6-point star from. You hear me? This is where you get it. This is where you get it from. You know, King Solomon was the most promising, one of the most promising kings in the Bible. One of the most blessed kings in the Bible. He had the most thrones, and he had the most blessed shit. Hey, he was number one on Nuno, baby. This was number one basketball player on this team. Okay, let's go, baby. You see what this say right here. Okay, let's read it one more again. And the high places that were before Jerusalem, which were on the right hand of the Mount of Corruption. That's what this say now. Which Solomon, the king of Israel, had built for Ashtaroth, the abomination of the Zidonians, and for Cheshmos, the abomination of the Moabites, and for Milcom, the abomination of the children of Ammon, did the king defile. All right now. He defiled. You hear me? This was blasphemy right here. Kings, 2 Kings 23 and 13. Go read that. The Hebrew Israelites, 6-point star. Okay. So King Solomon was deeply involved in witchcraft and occultism according to the Sorcerer's Handbook. King Solomon, traditionally known as an arch-magician, used spells to banish inferior beings sent by the king of demons. This don't seem too bad. He banishing demons sent by the king of demons. He banishing demons. So, was there a confusion in the historians when they created these passages? It was confusion there of what magic was, or what the 6-point star was, or what these. We're gonna get deep into that later. Okay. Now y'all know we're talking about the mark of the beast in the hands, the forehead, things like that. They'll tell you that in church all the time, but these are all the symbols of what? Dagon, the fish god. Then when you see on Christians, when Christians always talking about they worship one God. Everybody always talking about worship one God. Everybody monotheism. Everybody into monotheism. But they all worshiping many gods. From amen, when you say amen, to the fish god. There's a lot of churches you will go for and be that fish, and this is the god Dagon. When you go to them churches and they got that fish on there, they are not worshiping Christ, they are worshiping the god Dagon. Dagon, the fish god Dagon, is associated with the forehead, the hands, locations of the mark of the beast. That's like Revelation 13:1, Revelation 13:16. 1 Samuel 5:4. Now this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to Revelation 13:16. Some all these up. We're gonna go Revelation 13:16. Now, all this got to do with the six. All this got to do with paganism. All this got to do with everything we talking about. The star of Esrock. We're going to go deep into that too, where they got that from. But we going to go through the sources of where all these things came from, where all of it manifested. So we're going to go back to Revelation. Okay, this your book, Christian. This your book, Hebrews. This your book. Back to Revelations, baby. We're going back to Revelations. Let's go. Revelation 13:16. Y'all stay with me. Y'all stay with me. Revelation 13:16. And he calleth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. This is what they talking about the God Dagon. This is what they talking about the God Dagon. You got 13:1. And I stood upon the sand of the sea. This is the fish God Dagon. I stood upon the land of the sea, and saw a beast rise up out of the sea. The God Dagon, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and upon his head 10 crowns, upon his head the name of blasphemy. This is the fish God Dagon. Okay, let me show y'all. Let's go to 1 Samuel. Let's go to 1 Samuel. See, they got you worshiping, and they got you confused about many things, man. And we ain't got time to confuse. Not in 2019. We in 2019 now, so we ain't got time for no confusion. We ain't got time for that no more. We got time to crush confusion, y'all. It's time to crush that, y'all. First channel, I don't know. Give me 1 Samuel real quick. Give me 1 Samuel. Give me that scripture. Give me that scripture. Yeah, give me that scripture. Yeah. We gonna find it, y'all. We gonna find it sure, baby. Yeah, here we go. 1 Samuel. Okay, what we got? 1 Samuel and who? 1 Samuel 5 and 4. Yeah, 1 Samuel 5 and 4. 1 Samuel 5 and 4, y'all. We gonna get there, y'all. Hold on tight with it. Hold on tight with it. We get to the truth of it. You hear me? 5 and 4. And okay, here we go. And when they arose early in the merry morning, behold, Dagon was fallen upon the face of the ground before the ark of the Lord. And the head of Dagon and both his palms, this is where they get the 6 in the palms and the mark of the beast. All this were in both his palms, and his hands were cut off upon the threshold. Only the stump of Dagon was left to him. Okay, this is Dagon. They talking about. This ain't Satan. This ain't Lucifer. This is Dagon. Okay, this is the God they talking about. They ain't talking about Satan. They ain't talking about Lucifer. Everybody got that mixed up. It's the God Dagon. The 6 points. But they talking about the 6 points in the hands and the star and all that type of shit like that. They talking about the God Dagon, the fish God that they represent. Anytime you go to one of the Christian churches and they got that fish up there, remember they represent the God Dagon. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, now we got that down, y'all. We got that down. See, we just did that. We just opened that up. All the hand, mark of the beast forehead, that was all Dagon. Yeah, they was talking about Dagon with that. You know what I'm saying? Star Raphael. Now let's go to this. The star, the 6-point star, as Ra, the star of Raphael. This is what you Hebrew Israelites are carrying around. This is what you represent. What the star that you brought from Egypt, from Kemet. This is the star of Jehuti. This is the star you took from Egypt. This star you took from Kemet. Now this supposed to be blasphemy when it comes down to your book. We're gonna go into your book. Okay. Let's not play. We ain't got time. Hold on. We ain't got time for this. We ain't got time for this, y'all. We ain't got time for this. We ain't got time for this. No, well, I ain't gonna say, oh no, guide me towards this knot. Guide me towards this knot. We book of ankles. Book of ankles, man. Book of ankles. It's gonna crush the whole thing right here. Hebrew Israelite. It's gonna crush the whole thing. It's gonna crush the whole thing. We up in here. Yeah, we up in. We ain't playing with the truth. Don't be with me, y'all. Be with me. We gonna find these scriptures, because I don't want y'all to be thinking that when I tell y'all something, I be lying. No, I don't be lying. Because we gonna go to references, and we gonna go to scriptures and everything to prove these points. We ain't gonna play. We ain't got time for lies no more. We ain't got time for that. No. Oh, here we go. Here we go. The Amos, baby. Book of Amos. 5 and 24. That's what we going to, y'all. 5 and 24. So let's go to the book of Amos. So we going to the Star of Fan. Here we go, right here. And I got it marked down. That's so beautiful right there. I got it marked down. And every time I went to one, they got it marked down already. Have ye offered unto me sacrifices and offerings in the wilderness 40 years, O house of Israel. But ye have borne the tabernacle of your Moloch and Chaun, your images, the star of your God, which is ye made to yourselves. Therefore will I cause you to go into the captivity beyond Damascus, said the Lord, whose name is the God of hosts. See, he made your star. You hear me? The star of Rephaim. You hear me? Always, we're going to read on. We're going to read on. 5:26. Yo, same thing. Star of Rephaim. The tabernacle, the tent. The star of Chaun is Rephaim, the star of Rephaim. Even Islam represent this too. They call it Ramadan. This is still the star of Rephaim. That's why they got that black star, that cube in the middle of the center. They be circling around that black star that they be kissing. That black star that be kissing is representing that star. That same star, the star of Saturn, that peace star, that black star, which is us, represent they represent the essence of us. The star of Rephaim. You hear me? The star of Rephaim, this is star that represents Ramadan. All this stuff ties up together. You understand what I'm saying? This is your star. You understand what I'm saying? Acts 7:47, chapter 7, 41 through 45 said the same thing. You go to Acts 7, 41 through 45 said the same thing. You understand what I'm saying? So, all these resources that I'm giving you is true. They're like Jesus and the morning star. This morning star, this 6-point star that they represent. It's Jesus' morning star. They didn't tie it to it. The star they took, they didn't tie it to it. Tied to the Christ, the morning star. And Lucifer and Jesus are the same. Jesus is the morning star. Lucifer is the morning star. They try to switch around by saying the star of the morning. All this got to do with the 6. You understand? Revelation 22 and 16. Isaiah 14, 12, and 15, where it says Lucifer is the star of the morning. You understand what I'm saying? You can go to this, go to these references. You can go to these scriptures. And as we go to these scriptures and as we study, and I love for you to come in and get more inclined with it, and we go through these Bible scriptures however you want to. If you want to go get more in depth to it, you got more questions about it, just email me, message me on YouTube, message me on Facebook or whatever if you got any questions about this. But we know this star that the Hebrew Israelites run around represent does not belong to them. They stole the star. It's a star reference. It's a star of a star. You go to these references and find out. We know that this fish god they represent is the god Dagon. Okay. Now we done got all those things cleared up. You go to these scriptures. As a matter of fact, go to Revelations 1 and 20 when they talk about the 7 churches, the 7 candles. Then we're gonna talk more about the line of Judah on our next passage, on our next chapter. But thanks for tuning in. I'd like to say say a real family, peace and love. I love you like a father. And check me out next time.